there, friends. I'm meteorologist Trevor Birchett. Wanted to hop on ABC24 Plus and talk about the weather in Memphis in the Mid-South for the next several days going into this weekend. It has been a very topsy-turvy week of weather so far. Temperatures have been up and down. We've had some rain scattered around, and that trend will kind of continue here as we look ahead through the weekend. And this is why. It is all thanks to a stationary front that has been stuck right on top of the Mid-South. And that stationary front that you see there, that's kind of the dividing line between colder air up to the north and warmer air down to the south. So these two air masses are kind of battling it out right on top of Memphis. And that's where you see that stationary front, that red and blue line. The first thing you need to know, anywhere these air masses collide and anywhere that front is nearby, you're going to have rain chances. And that's why we've had rain kind of following along that front for the last several days. Now for Thursday, that front was able to lift a little bit to the north. That's actually going to get us to the 70s for Thursday, but that front swings a little bit further south for Friday. That is going to allow some of that colder air to move south, and that's going to keep us in the 50s for Friday. Saturday, the opposite happens. The front lifts back north. That's going to allow some warmer air to come in on Saturday, and we're back to the 70s. So 70s Thursday, 50s Friday, 70s on Saturday as that front kind of teeter-totters back and forth. But by Sunday, the cold air is going to win out, and that cold front is finally going to make a push through the Mid-South. That is going to allow some colder weather to move in. High temperatures in the 40s for Sunday, and it looks like we're going to stay cold into next week. So as we look at the three-day forecast, Friday is going to be chilly. 58 degrees, cloudy skies, a little gloomy, and there could be some showers around. Again, as long as that front is nearby, there's at least going to be a chance of showers. Friday does look mostly dry, though. I think most of Friday we can get away from the rain. There could be a shower or two. Like I said, Saturday your temperature comes back up, so we're going to get back to the 70s on Saturday, and it'll be kind of the same thing, a chance of some showers, but most of Saturday will actually turn out dry. Saturday night, that's when that cold front passes through. So there will be some rain late Saturday night while you're sleeping as the cold front passes through. But by Sunday morning, most of the rain's done. So Sunday looks mostly dry, just a slight chance of a shower or two. But the biggest thing you'll notice is that it gets colder with temperatures all the way back into the 40s for your high temperature on Sunday. So let's talk about the hour-by-hour radar here as we look ahead to the next several days. This is going through Thursday. Again, some showers around. And then as we look into Friday morning, that's when we're also going to have at least the chance of a couple of sprinkles. It's not going to rain all day Friday, but a sprinkle or two, not completely out of the question. For the weekend, like we said, warm Saturday, colder Sunday, most of the weekend dry, a sprinkle or two possible, but we will have some rain overnight Saturday night. Here's kind of a broader view of that pattern. I showed you that front earlier that separated the two air masses. Now I'm going to show you the front with where the rain is popping up. So this is Thursday at 6 p.m. Again, there are some showers around. Friday, that front moves a little bit further south. There could be some sprinkles, but I think most of Friday is dry. Most of Saturday is dry as well, but by Saturday night, this is 10 o'clock Saturday, you see we get some of that rain coming in, and then that cold front clears through Sunday, and that's what allows that cold air from the north to sneak back in. So that front is going to kind of tease the Mid-South for a few days. It's going to bring us several rounds of rain here for the next several days. We're going to keep it at least a 30, 40, 50, 60% chance here. Thursday, a pretty good chance of rain in the afternoon with some off and on showers. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, only slighter chances for rain, a couple of sprinkles. Saturday night might have a slightly higher rain chance. But then look at next week, Monday, Tuesday, once the cold air comes in, we're going to have more rain chances for next week. And some of that rain next week could be heavy. These are your rain totals expected for the next 7 days. 2 to 4 inches across the Mid-South, and most of that is going to come next Tuesday and next Wednesday as those temperatures have already fallen. So again, the cold front comes through for good Saturday night, 40s for Sunday, and we're going to stay in the 40s for next week for highs. So we're going to have temperatures in the 40s with a heavy rain Tuesday and Wednesday. So it is going to make for kind of a sloppy next week with more rain chances and the cold weather on top of it. Now, there have been some rumors already about at least the chance of some wintry weather. I don't think it's going to be quite cold enough for that with highs in the 40s. There is going to be rain and it is going to be chilly. I just don't think it's going to be cold enough for any major winter weather. Would I be surprised if a little sleet mixed in at some point? No, not entirely surprised, but most of this will be completely rain with temperatures just a little too high above freezing for anything significant winter weather-wise to happen. But it will be cold and it will be rainy next week. Now, for you spring lovers, there is some good news on the way. This is your temperature outlook for the middle of the month. Once we get past next week with highs in the 40s, it looks like temperatures will start to climb again. We'll get back to the 50s and 60s by the middle of the month. So if we can get through this week, it looks like temperatures will start to trend back up again. But one final look at the 7-day forecast for you. 58 degrees on Friday, a slight chance of some sprinkles. We're going to get to 75 degrees on Saturday. Once again, a slight chance of a shower or two. And then as we look ahead to Sunday, that's when our cold front comes through. We're going to get to the 40s for your highs. And again, just a very slight chance of rain for your Sunday. Showers on Monday, high of 47. And again, we're going to have more rain next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all look rainy. Highs in the 40s. Lows in the 30s, so it's going to be a sloppy, nasty, cold rain. And again, there could be a couple of inches of rain next week with some of that heavy stuff by Tuesday and Wednesday. Temperatures at night, they're going to be in the 30s, but just above freezing. So again, I don't expect any major winter weather for next week. Most, if not all of that next week is just going to be rain, but it could be some heavy, cold rain at times. Remember, you can get the latest forecast anytime on the ABC24 app for your phone. Just search ABC24. You can also stream us right here wherever you are. ABC24 Plus is our 24/7 streaming channel for breaking news, extended weather forecasts, sports reports, and live newscasts. Everything you want is right there on the ABC24 Plus app. Just search ABC24 on Apple TV, Fire TV, or Roku TV. Have a great weekend. I'll see you back here next week.
Continue with us and watch free now on the 24 Plus app everywhere you stream.